Hi everybody! How are you? I can do waves while I'm here. And Smiley, happy birthday, Smiley, for the other day. Heather's joined in as well. And what a week it has been in champagne food on a beer budget. My goodness me. So, you're going to have to come in at some stage, love.
Really?
Yep. You can't.
Sean, I hope you're watching.
There's so we are very, good to our watchers.
So Sean asked me to do my hair special tonight.
And he wanted it done.
I should do it like Jodie Ann. What do you reckon?
So you're gonna have to go.
It's gonna take a long time to live this one down, Shawnee.
You're gonna have to go and face the music up there because people aren't gonna believe you from back here. I wouldn't think.
Really?
Yes, you are.
You asked for it, Shawnee. You got it.
So those of you who know Sean Ducks
You happy now?
and the sides.
It's the best I could do.
So he's got his curl and he's got his pink. Sean said that he needed to look like me, so
Sean wanted him to me,
Yeah.
myself in third person.
yeah.
I reckon I should do my hair like Jodie Ann. It was getting long.
So here we are. We're done. Hi, Nanny.
No one's saying anything.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Why isn't it talking?
I
It was talking.
She'll be right. There's probably no one. Oh no, they are saying stuff. Let it.
No. Ain't happening.
Yep. Oh, don't know. You can. You've turned off the chat thing. I would
How do you
say.
turn it off?
I don't know. I reckon that was probably it there. Comments on. Woohoo! Hey, Maddie. How are you guys? So Sammy from Samalicious, South Africa, has just joined in as well. We've got a whole brand
I'm
of
doing all sorts of things wrong here.
a whole heap of new followers from all across the globe, basically, which is super awesome. We absolutely love
It's
it.
working.
There's Sean. There we go. Sean, did you just miss?
Sean, look what you did to me.
Sean has just joined in, so you're going to have to go back.
Better make sure.
Shawnee, look what you did.
You wanted my hair to look like Jodie Ann. This is the best I could do. She's greyer than I am. No, she's not.
I'm bleached. Anyway.
I tried to get Jodie Ann to grow a beard, but she wouldn't let it grow.
That's a terrible thing to say. Oh my god, I've hit
Right.
50, it's going to be starting soon. So, we're going to do, well, Mick's going to do the majority of this cook as well, because he's really super fast at it.
Wow.
Flatbreads.
Amazing.
Flatbreads, which we made on the show, and we make quite frequently, and I think Rose has made them, a lot of people out there have made them before.
I love them because they're easy to remember. You can be anywhere and remember the recipe.
Because they're
You can
equal
adapt
parts of Greek yogurt or natural
speaking of
yogurt
which.
and flour, self-raising flour, which makes it easier, so it doesn't have to rest and all that sort of stuff. Mix it up, turn it into whatever shape that you want it to be. We've done tacos with it, we've done souvlaki's with it, but today...
Yeah, it's an easy bread if you've got stuff left over. And this recipe has been brought on by the fact that it's pizza left over. Perfect. If you've got some capsicum, you've got some onion, whatever you've got, you can throw it on a pizza, it's going to taste good.
Absolutely, and these go really good in the oven. We tried it last week and thought, you know what, we're going to share it with you guys. So let's get having it.
So yeah, so the pizza dough is great. Like, I mean, who doesn't love pizza dough? But you've got to put the yeast in there and it's got to rest, and a good dough is 48 hours
A really good dough is
24
48
hours and stuff like that. When you sit there and want to have a bit of fun, so we're making little mini pizzas. That's what makes these easy and fun. And it's this easy. I'm going to get...
There you go. Rose is saying, yum. Oh, here we go. We've got our friend from Portugal has just joined in as well. Just King. Say hi to him, everyone. This is the one that Courtney was speaking to, and we
Don't
put the
forget mine as
transcription. So, yeah.
So all we're going to do, guys,
Right on time.
is... Now, this actually works in a really good assembly line too.
Yes.
Because the time it takes in the oven, these things are 10 minutes in the oven. Nice hot pizza stone if you've got one. If you haven't, so
Doesn't
be it.
matter. Just put your pizza tray in the oven and get it hot in place. 200 degrees in the oven, 10 minutes and it's done. Because we're going to keep them small, we reckon this is a good recipe for the kids, so that you can get them involved in making their own pizza.
Or even that though, if you sit there and you've got some ingredients, you go, well, I want to try one of these and one of these.
Very good.
I mean, these are the equivalent of a large slice of
Big
pizza.
slice of pizza.
Yeah.
So,
So
we
you can have a few
eat
different flavours, a seafood one of this, or try that flavour, or Jodie Ann likes heaps, I generally like a little bit less. You can muck around with
Susie
them.
Q.
So without mucking around, we're going to just go, once again, self-raising flour. Now, do you want to explain the difference in your self-raising flour and why it works in this recipe?
I already have.
Oh,
Yeah.
baking soda.
I think you were looking for your beer. No, the self-raising isn't. It doesn't have to rest with all the yeast.
Right, but because it's basically got baking soda in it. So the baking soda is what helps give you your fluffiness when you cook it or heat it up.
Self-raising flour. I think most of these guys would know
Okay, just not everyone's as smart as you.
No, very true.
There's a few of us, you know,
Very
layman's.
true. Where are you? There? Is that you?
No.
Don't
Normal
like that.
spoon.
Really?
Yeah, don't need to mess up a big spoon.
So, I'm going to...
So it's equal parts, as Jodie said,
Aaron.
flour and Greek yogurt.
You can use natural yogurt if you're, not a fan.
If you so please.
Ours is Coles no-name brand, what I put on the post.
So the recipe that I'm doing tonight, I'm only doing 150 grams of each because that will make up 4 little pizzas for us.
Which
Plenty
is enough.
for us.
The rest,
You can have 300 grams of each if you want, which is going to give you about 8 of these little pizzas.
if you're having kids over, they're having a little party, you just increase your amount of flour. Everything's proportionate. So if it's 500 flour, 500 yogurt.
Yeah, and if you're going to make bigger and fatter pizzas, well, then it's going to change too. But we're giving you a rough idea, guys.
That disappeared on me. Oop, there we go. Champagne food. No. Now, so I just saw that Susie Q, there guys, I know Mick's here. Susie Q from Niagara Falls has dropped in. I haven't seen Al yet, but I dare say he's probably not far off waking up. Those guys bought a banana tree, an Australian banana tree, a dwarf variety, last week, sent us a picture, and they've named it after Mick and I. So we're a little bit chuffed. It was called...
Won't shut up?
Mayan. M-I for
Top
Mick and A... Won't shut up. And A-double-N-E. So a cross between Mick and myself. So we're going to keep you informed about how their banana tree goes. Dwarf one.
So you're going to get your hands involved in this, but it's a real easy dough to combine.
Yeah.
You're going to end up getting a hand in there, but I'll start off with a spoon. I'm going to throw a little bit of mixed herb in here. Now you don't have to put anything in there if you don't want, because it's a yogurt bread, but because we're doing pizzas, depends on what your pizza flavours are too. You might like some cumin or some
That's what I reckon.
smoked paprika.
Yeah.
A little bit of garlic powder we're throwing in here.
So I reckon if you were doing like a sauteed chicken one, you'd want to put different ingredients in. If you were going to do a Mexican one, like you said, you could put cumin in it, something like that. But,
Bit of onion powder.
so we're going with onion powder, garlic powder.
Everything needs seasoning, so a little bit of pepper,
Yep.
a little bit of salt.
Got a few ingredients here ready to go. Bit of pastrami. So I thought I had ham and I didn't, so I pulled some pastrami out of the freezer. We got salami, some spring onions rather than onion because we're just doing small pizzas. Capsicum, a very controversial ingredient. Here we go. We're going to light up Facebook and Instagram. Ready on pizza. Pineapple. We are pineapple people. Mushroom. And you can put whatever you want on your pizza. Seriously. Come on, let's go, guys. Who doesn't do
Pineapple, yes or no?
what part of the tree resembles Mick? John Atherton, you're very clever. So I get the dwarf part clearly, and yes, Mick gets the banana part. That's fair. You're very smart. I'm loving that.
So with this mix in a bowl, you can't go wrong. You don't want to overwork it, but just knead it in there, folding it in half. At the end of the day, you should end up with nothing left in the bowl.
Do you want a mat thing?
Yeah, shortly. Well, I suppose I probably should have done this on a mat, so anything I spill
There you go.
goes on the mat.
Gonna give it a quick
So I'm not busting a sweat here or anything. What'd you say?
I'm going to give it a quick little bit of a roll. Do you want me to get that on? Because you're going to have these ready in about 2 seconds. I'm going to put the pan on. And we're just going to cook them in this fry pan and then cook them in the oven. So, a little bit hard to see there, love.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're a little bit hanging off the screen. A little bit. Now you're hanging
Trying to hide my haircut. Who'd have a haircut like this?
Susan Ducks is watching as well, so I'm assuming that could be Sean's mum, maybe.
Now, we're really happy with the
Edward
response
says
to two things. I suppose last week's recipe was obviously very popular because a lot of people have tried it,
Oh my
which
goodness.
is brilliant. You've tagged us in it, which is brilliant. You know, I mean, that's good for us because it adds to some followers and gets attention as well.
Which we thank you very much for, guys, because our numbers
100%.
are climbing, which is
100%.
what we all need you to stick together and stick with us for. So thank
And
you.
when
That's
people
my
cook our
auntie. Hello,
recipes,
auntie.
they give us feedback and we learn from that, you know, what they want to see, what they want to do,
Absolutely.
and
So
what
we
they
had
think.
Maddie's done about 500 of our recipes so far. And
That's pretty good because
and
we've only
still
done
going.
490.
And hello, Angela Worthington. And Shawnee obviously did our avocado pasta.
Good on you, Shawnee.
Leslie did our avocado pasta, but she used gnocchi.
Which we suggested could be really good with it, and you know, it was great to hear how that went with it.
Exactly. Elizabeth and Sheldon Watt, she did our pasta and our orange syrup cake, so she had a 2-course luncheon, which was awesome. I think, have I got everyone? I don't know. There was just
Oh, look, there's heaps of them.
Yell out if I haven't yelled out
They're
your
just a couple
name.
of exceptional mentions. Alright, so as you can see, just roll that around. Now,
Oh, let's
so it's not one of those
actually-
doughs that you've got to be scared of, which is good.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, what you want to try and avoid, like any dough when you make a dough, if you overwork it, you'll work that flour in and you'll have to, feels like you have to put more flour in and more flour in. But, there it is, hang on, where'd you put that bowl?
Sorry, love.
So that bowl is crystal clear,
Empty.
clean.
Here we go.
Then all we're going to do, there's a couple of ways you can go about this bit too. We don't need those either now. No, I will use that. Show you a little trick that I haven't tried yet.
A trick that you haven't tried.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's always good, isn't it? I'll see if it works.
Rog.
Alright, so we're going to want some flour so things don't stick.
Did you need
Wish
to
that was
get
happening to
some?
my hands. You've got the shaker there, take the lid off. And
Here's, oh, this is a good one. I think we've shown you this before, guys. It's just one of those
really handy
icing
thing.
sugar shakers.
Yeah,
Really handy. Your beer's in the way.
never.
Don't know how much you want there. But that's all.
So I'll just get a my little favourite, not my favourite, but so now that I've got that roughly there, I'm going to cut it into about 4. It's not rocket science.
And if you want to make small ones for the kids, make small ones for the kids.
Yeah.
You know.
You want to make bigger ones for you? Make bigger
Make
ones.
Bigger ones. Absolutely.
We just like the fun of it.
I'm hearing Jade saying I've never tried pear on pizza, so I bet you Leslie said something about pear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Most
well,
likely.
good thing about pizza, I reckon you can really play with some flavours.
Oh, hang on. No, I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I
No.
love pear on pizza.
That's weird because they're so similar.
Always pineapple on pizza.
So if
Hey,
you want to make a
Mother.
real thing, apparently if you get a bowl and go like this,
Oh, rightio.
you'll end up with a nice round ball to give you a start for your pizza.
Right. Is it working? Cool. We
Oh,
only
pretty
need 2,
round.
so let's get it underway.
I'm just gonna-
I might start working on the
When
others.
you roll
here.
around the ball,
You want me to start working on the others?
yeah,
So, because this has taken a lot longer than
I
anticipated,
can see they're different sizes now.
Mick actually made a couple earlier,
I did.
and so I'll actually come and show you. Because the thing about putting the flavour, the herbs and spices into these, is that they've got really yummy flavour. So, like, they smell delicious. So, a bit like herb bread, maybe.
You can do a garlic pizza.
Nice and thin. So, it's literally just a flatbread. It's flexible. This is cold, but, you know, that's why I was saying we've used them for tacos and for, you leave them a little bit fatter, don't you, for the pizza bases. Than you would for a souvlaki, possibly. So,
But because you can throw flavour in there and very easily without changing the recipe too much, what's happening here? What have we got going on?
I turned it off because it was getting a little
Really
bit
hot?
Yeah.
Now, we have got a press down in under there.
Do you want it?
If you're a really good round dough pusher-outer a person, well, half your luck, good on you. I'm not. You can get these, what are these things called?
They're a tortilla press.
A tortilla press.
These
Now, it's not to
size.
make your whole pizza, but it gives you a really good start in a round dough. Don't buy a cheap aluminium one like this because they flex more than do anything.
Worrying about.
So just let you know
It's a bit
that's out
disappointing
there.
actually because that wasn't a cheap one. It was reduced, but it wasn't cheap. But it is quite flexible. You probably want cast iron or something maybe. So I'm
But
gonna
to make it give you a good start, because I can't roll dough out in a circle to save myself, just get your favourite chopping board, put a bit of flour on it. This is the reason why cooks are chubby.
And if you want to get your kids involved,
Just put it on
who
there.
cares if it's round? You know what I mean? You can make rectangular.
Yeah, we're not looking for perfect rounds here.
Yeah.
Now every time you try and flatten out dough, it's going to roll over and end up with a sticky bit that wants to stick to things. So give it a couple of goes. Don't try and do it all in one hit.
Tomato paste. Pop that there. Alright, so I'm going in, just going to make these little puppies with
And
some...
then simple rolling pin. Just going to roll it out.
Did I just see you flip the rolling pin like a professional?
Well, probably.
That was so close to getting dropped.
So close to getting dropped. You are.
That's so funny. Hilarious.
Yeah, we've mucked around a little bit. Whether you like thick style, thin style.
Yes,
That is
that's
totally
the
up to
other
you.
thing. You know, if everyone's making their own, this would be an awesome kids' party, as long as you don't mind the cleanup, or adults' party. If someone likes thin and crispy, they can have thin and crispy. If someone likes fatter, they can have fatter, can't they? It's all good. Bit of cheese
Alright, so I just got it.
on there. Now,
To about that thick. So what's that? Bloody 1.5 mil thick. It's rustic looking. Give it a little bit of dust off. Jodianne's apparently already oiled my pan and then run off with the oil. So, and put the lid on. She loves to put the lid on. It comes with its own pour, but the lid has to go on. It's like you've got
because
a...
otherwise the lid gets left on the bench and it's annoying.
Just leave the lid
That's
on.
all. It's
I thought I was
habitual.
the OCD one.
It's habitual.
So throw it in the pan. Give your pan a little bit of a shake, rattle and roll to make sure you've got oil everywhere.
Check that out. Yum.
And also get yourself a plate.
Yum. That's grouse, bud.
I'll be back.
Where you go?
Just get a plate.
Oh, Rog. Very good. So, like I was saying, anything that you want, just load it up. I'll get to some comments in a second, but I just want to get these in the oven so you actually get to see the whole start to finish scenario. Like I said, they only take 10, but
So I'm just going to throw this wherever.
keep your ingredients fairly small, then they're going to cook a lot quicker as well, and that's what we want. Unless you've got plenty of time, but we're going fast here.
Well, we're not going fast.
No. We did them the other day, and it was grouse that they were done. We did start to finish because we just sort of thought of having them and thought, oh, well, we'll try it. And we were done, start to finish in 25 minutes. We were sitting down eating. So, worked a treat. Mushroom.
So your prep side, just a little bit of oil over the top.
Oh, yeah. You can tell I didn't do this part, can't you?
I wouldn't recommend the flip. I mucked around and tried the flip, and it was just a failure every time. So just get the edge over, flip her over. That's probably a little bit early on that one. I am mucking. Someone's moved the heat on me.
Yeah, I had to lift it again because it was.
Hey, chef, they're meant to talk to you.
Yeah, I know, but you were talking. Now I know what you feel like.
It doesn't matter. We can flip that again. It's no biggie.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so I just double push that. It wants to be sticky.
Spring onion.
But it's forgiving this though.
Pineapple, guys. Pineapple going on. For you doubters. So olives, I put olives on mine the other day. I'll tell you the other thing that we did. We did we did one with just salt and pepper, and we did the other one with the garlic powder, the onion powder, and the herbs. Way better. You'd never go just seasoning, I promise you.
Not for pizza. No, it's you can add some fun with the flavour in your dough.
Yeah.
Like I said, you put some good flavours in this bread. be a great little garlic bread to serve up.
Yes.
You know, you could just do garlic and cheese
Yeah.
in the oven.
Stone.
Geez, I'd nearly get a map of Australia happening here if I'm not careful. See, this one didn't come out round.
One pizza. 2 pizza. Oven.
So the oven, good old, you know, we want to get it hot. We've got it preheated, around the 200 mark, 10 minutes. Check
10.
on it. Oh, hang on.
Done.
Hang on. Pull it out for a sec.
Oh, you wanted to put something fancy on, didn't you?
No, mine. Which one's mine? Pull it side of me out, please.
Yep.
I was going to give mine a little sprinkle of oregano.
That's yours.
Where's the cheese?
Pastrami underneath.
What?
Oh, do you want some on top?
Yeah.
Sure. I can
Okay.
fix that for you.
How can you have pizza? Jeez, are we married?
Last time I checked. Yeah. Ring's still on. What do you got?
Bocconcini.
Bocconcini. Oh,
Is that me?
loves his bock. Yep.
Love bocconcini.
Done.
Hang on. Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Absolutely. Now, that looks awesome. I like it. I did like the... Beautiful. Probably a bit the
A
other
little
way
bit too
now.
long because you made me make my pizza.
See, if you hadn't been able to go without bocconcini.
Bocconcini, a little bit of oregano.
Oregano I can deal with. Didn't you put up... Oh, yeah, we put mixed herbs. Okay,
You're
check
on
El Comente.
duty.
Bernie Ralph, how are you, pal? Blah blah. That was
Blah blah. Who's
Yep.
saying that?
no, because I'd already read it, so I was saying that to myself. Edward said you've got nice hair.
Nice hair, thanks Edward. Anytime you want some pink hair, mate, come and see us.
I'm assuming you guys are back from
Yeah, you back home yet?
Adelaide. Angela Worthington McDonald.
You know what? That can be the top of the pizza. So if you burn it a little bit, we just make that. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, we're fine.
So all we're going to do again, a little bit of oil,
Goat's cheese instead
Yes,
of tomato
yum.
sauce.
Bit
Then
of blue
pear
cheese.
slices. Jade! My goodness, listen to you. Pear slices, prosciutto, rosemary, and parmesan. That would be delicious.
Perfect. Once again, if you want to have a pizza night and buy some really good gourmet ingredients to have on it, knock yourself out. This is a quick, fun, easy way to make pizza.
Yeah. So Jess is saying, I noticed that you hadn't been in for a
Cheryl
while,
Hosking, I think I
Jess.
saw you walk past with your husband in Coles car park the other day.
Nice
Same
to
day I
see ya.
lost my wedding ring.
The, oh yeah, see? You were saying, are we still married? I've got
Yeah.
a ring on. Who doesn't?
Told you nearly dropped.
And Ronnie, no, Rach Williams.
Hey Rach, how are you going, gorgeous?
At the way Mama taught him, I love your champagne food on a beer budget. Thanks, Sammy. That's Sammylicious.
Quick bit of oil on top.
I love cooking things. It's easy and available in the cupboards. You guys are just amazing
flip.
and lovely to and love
That's
to
what
see.
we're all about, whoever
Thank
said
you.
that. This is just stuff in the cupboard made out of borderline staples.
Yeah, this is a thing that we go. I know we bang on, but that's particularly with COVID. That's why they're COVID cooking classes, aren't they? So that people can actually not have to stress. Well, I didn't make it to the supermarket today, or whatever. Half of this stuff. I mean, these mushrooms weren't great. Let me tell you.
No, they weren't, but they'll be fine for this. Perfect. for
Exactly.
this.
So, Emily Elizabeth, how are you, my love? Want to catch up with you at some stage and meet your new puppy? Well, it's an old puppy now.
Oh, I love dogs.
Yeah,
Miss dogs.
I had cooking class today and I learnt what a mirepoix is. So have
Well,
you
we didn't go to your cooking class. Can you,
you can
teach
write in
me?
and tell everyone if you want to tell us, Jess, please, because we speak about mirepoix. And Christy Broadbent, haven't seen you guys for ages. And Mrs. Sloan, I love how Mick says flavour.
How do I say flavour?
I don't know.
How do you say it?
Flavour? Don't know, not sure.
Do you say it
Hello,
with an
Michelle.
OR rather than OUR?
I don't know. Flavour? I'm not sure. That's so
I'm going to
funny.
be conscious about that now.
Why? Do you want me to take
Oh,
that
she
out?
loves the way.
See, that's how I like them.
Yeah, it's okay.
When they're, I'm going to say pimply. Is
I've been a little bit
pimply-
slack with the flour here because I used to just keep
See
moving
like
them a
that,
bit so they
guys?
get covered.
Can you see? That's how I actually like them. So you're going to do the others, are you?
Yeah, well, me, huh?
God, love you. Chuck some oil
I
in
do,
for
do.
you.
Too worried about him.
I do love you, baby. Getting rid of me that easy. And quickly back over here. G'day, Pink.
Your hand's already oiled.
That's probably for you, not me now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which pink are you talking about?
See? There's
Not used to
Al.
that being my handle.
That's so funny. Ah, thanks, Maddie. Maddie reckons the flatbed looks good. Rob Ivanic. How the heck are you,
There
mate?
you go, mate.
He's a Echuca local, one of our old customers when we were in Rapid Tool Repairs.
Well,
Top
I've been his
bloke.
customer plenty of times too.
Well, exactly right. Very, very nice to see you, mate. And lots of comments going around, so it's all a little bit hard to catch up with, but that's fantastic. We just love that everyone chats amongst themselves, and we tell lots of people about our jammies and how they do that. See, look at that, it's bubbling up.
Yeah, so it's got air in it. It's good.
It's great.
Makes it good.
It's really good.
For a good pizza base.
Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
once
yes.
again, a little bit of oil quickly over the top. If you had a
Now,
brush, you could just do it with a brush, but we're doing
oh, that's
simple and sweet.
ideal.
On to
Now,
the next one, lucky last.
when we're going to do Yorkshire pudding, woo, you
Ooh.
haven't made one of those, I've got to tell you.
That could be
They
an
come
interesting
up
one.
pretty quick, don't they? Do you put any herbs in your tomato paste? I always flavour mine. So, I normally put mixed herbs if I'm using plain, if I haven't made my own tomato paste, I usually put mixed herbs in the tomato paste. But because we put it into the bread, I didn't worry
No
about
need.
it. Yeah.
And
So
the-
I promise you, the bread with the flavouring in it is
yeah,
the bomb. It's so
I think
good.
you even
I want you to try it, guys.
Jodie Ann actually did one of her mixed herbs and stuff that she put through the bread, and it was probably a little bit too powerful, and she was surprised how easy it was to flavour up the whole pizza
Yes.
just by the bread.
Yes, exactly. I went a little bit overboard, a little bit heavy-handed. So, but I reckon I've got the ratio worked out. So when I post the recipe tomorrow, the quantities will be right. But like we said, if you're making something different, throw in. A lot of you guys are great cooks, so just mix your herbs or your spices in your bread to suit what your pizza topping is. Why not? This is the joy of the whole thing. You could even, I'll ask a question, could you split it into a couple of batches and then put your herbs through it?
Easy. Oh,
Not ideal.
yeah, no, I think you could.
A little bit of extra work, I suppose.
But look, it's only half and half, so make a batch and then make a batch.
Sure.
It takes 3 minutes to make a batch.
Yeah.
So yeah, do a half and half.
It's a little bit overboard how many boards are on the screen. Shawnee. Becca Colvin is in as well. Nice to see you, Beck. Bev's finally jumped in. Liz Sheldon, yep, so easy, that's getting... Oh, really? So Yorkshire pudding's really easy. I've seen, they cook in a lot of fat, don't they? Is the thing. Yeah.
There you go, making pizzas. How are we going for time? Did you set a timer?
Yep.
Did ya?
Certainly did. Is it gonna get that on? Because it's starting
Yep.
to be a little bit hot.
It was pretty hot, isn't it?
Oh yeah. She's hot, baby. Be a super quick one though. Time for a refill. Don't normally go for
If you were
two
doing a
glasses.
heap of them, you know, like more than your 4, you might want to give your pan a wipe out after every 3 or 4, just because you're starting to cook flour in there.
Like when you have overdone your pancakes. You know, you
Yeah,
sort
or
of- Sorry guys, I had a random phone call.
yeah, I'll ring back.
Yeah. That's a bit crazy. Clearly
I'm
someone
going to
doesn't
pop
know
these a
me.
little bit on this one.
Oh, Elle's jumped over to Instagram.
If you actually give them a flip early, you can minimise those blisters that we've got on here. If you flip them over a bit quicker, that will minimise that a little bit. That's this part of the deal done.
Susie says she likes the way you say oregano, not because they say oregano.
Yeah, you say all sorts of things over there weird. You don't
Yeah.
even know the names of cars over there.
Like, what's the other? What is
Oh,
it?
Mazda's wrong.
What
You can't say Mazda.
What do they say?
Oh.
Keeping in mind they're Canada, not US.
Nissan is Nissan or something.
Nissan.
Nissan.
Yep. Cassie approved. How are you, Cass? Do you deliver? I'd love to deliver to you guys. I'd love to see Niagara
I'd love to cook them
Falls.
on the road. How easy are they?
Told ya.
Flour's done.
Oh,
I can again turn that off.
ooh, smells good. Oh, stop it, will ya?
A little bit longer as it cools off.
Um,
I'm going to give me bench of white.
Yeah, cool, because then I'll pop this
Hang on, I'll give it a cut for you in a second.
into here. Are you going to cut it on here? I don't want to put that on there,
Yeah, I'll cut it on there.
so I don't want to put that on the wood.
On there.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Brown,
Oh, good.
nice. Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
fun. Probably not going to look good in quarters.
Just do halves, maybe. What do we should put that. Didn't think about plating up
Presentation.
tonight. Holy heck. I'm going to do that because that'll look really cool, I reckon.
And then where's the
Yeah.
other thing?
Look at that.
Geez, we're lost tonight. Hang on.
What's that?
What's in here? Just good for picking them up. Be careful because it's hot.
Should be. From a pizza. Like a pizza person. No, you're going to have to take it over there. You know what I'm like with these things. End up on the floor. How many times have I done that, guys?
Left on the angle.
Woohoo! I'll bring it over closer.
Oh, really?
Oh, you could have been. Oh no, not a bit early. Oh, come on, will you? Anyone for pizza? Incoming! Woohoo! How's that? Even got the brune on top. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. Excellent.
There we go.
Time check. 2 minutes over.
Pizza in 8:32, and we've been talking to you.
Exactly
So
right.
you can entertain your guests, cook a pizza.
So, try and get that back into the oven so that we can not make the mistake of touching it.
You're right there, or do you want me to do that? How about I hold this?
That'd be great. Thanks, love. Awesome. Do that. Excellent.
Put
So,
that aside a little bit.
taste test. Oh, quick photo. Sorry, gang. Quick.
Chuck that real quick.
That looks grouse-o. I'll point it up at you guys.
Whoop.
It looks so good, but I want to just make sure that we can do the like the crunch test. You know what I mean? I was off screen there.
Yeah, I want to see what your base is like.
Yeah. You want to check out my base?
I've already checked out your base. That's it's hot, so I'll just...
Crispy over there. Pop that there. 'Cause that will
Hey, if anyone knows someone who's got a full glass induction cooker,
Yeah.
a portable one that's going for the right price, let us know.
So, that's crunchy,
What are we going to show them?
but crunchy.
I can hear it crunchy.
Yeah. That is really good. Yum. And I'll go the other corner.
Oh, I just lost looking.
Crunchy, stringy.
Hold it, Jake.
How did that? Pizza night, Wednesday night in 30 minutes, start to finish. Like, all done. That is so good. How's your
We're going to make
pastrami?
no food. Pastrami's good on that.
Yeah?
Mm.
That's good. Yeah, we will. But we've got to let it go.
I can sit there and watch us eat pizza.
And we've got a couple of little things we've got to do.
I have. Don't go anywhere yet.
Sorry, guys. Gift cards in lounging room. It's that time of the night that we have to wait for Vic to finish, so I'm going to have a mouthful of that too. Good cook tonight. Sorry, we sort of dragged on a little bit at one stage, but anyway, we got there in the end.
Just a good, fun, easy cook. No technicality to it. It's it served the purpose of what we wanted to do, which was use up some of the ingredients we had. We had some leftover capsicum. Mushrooms are getting a bit how you going. Great way to use up some spring onion.
Yep.
If you had some leftover bacon, ham. I even thought at one stage, but it's still in pretty good nick. We had some kangaroo in there.
Ah, yeah.
And we also had some corned beef in there, and I thought, you know what, you can throw them on pizza.
Both cooked, by the way.
Beautiful. Some of our lovely pickled red onion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice, scribble it on there to give it a different flavour.
Guys, anything that you've got in your fridge or anything that you prefer as a pizza flavour, just bang it on there. Seriously.
You've seen some of the flavours that have been mentioned there. You can put anything you want on pizza.
Absolutely. Just be careful with your liquid content is what I would say.
So in a way, old mushrooms are good because they're quite dry. Fresh mushrooms generally let a lot more moisture out and give you a wet pizza.
Yep. Your pineapple, make sure you've squeezed it.
Yep. Or drunk all the juice, which I did earlier.
Absolutely.
Now,
I'm going to do the...
Well, thank you. I think it was a tough one this week because so many people did quite a lot of recipes. So many people put in really good efforts. There was some really good flavour ideas.
Yep.
But there was one that stood out a little bit for more than one reason. But, yeah. Do you want your drum roll?
I'm going to drum roll and you're going to go da-da-da.
Anyway.
Ready?
Yes.
Drum roll.
Elizabeth and Sheldon Watt. Not only did you do a beautiful, fresh looking pasta that held a lovely colour, got a lot of people's attention by the freshness, which is what we intended the design of to be.
Correct.
Was be a nice, fresh pasta, far from a savoury or anything like that. We were looking for a fresh pasta, so you did that. And then not only did you do that, you followed it up by serving it outside on a beautiful day and a lovely orange cake, which we also recognised.
Absolutely.
So very well deserved, but honourable mentions to obviously Shawnee, great effort. You got in there with the missus and cooked a really good, massive feed in there.
You must have been eating it for a week,
yeah,
but I hope you enjoyed it. Good job. And we hope that you have another go because it was literally so close that...
Well, we had so many high runners, like obviously Matthew always cooks, pizza. Matthew always cooks a beautiful feed. He made our pasta look really good.
Yeah.
Took some great photos.
You guys are making our stuff look better than we make our stuff look.
And Leslie, of course,
we love that.
You did something that we'd love to do, and we will do it with the recipe, which is you put it with a gnocchi. I believe it coated gnocchi really well, which I believe gnocchi does need to be coated. And yeah, you sort of did your own little thing with it. We highly encourage, and it was a great one too. But two of our meals, they both looked brilliant. Loved it.
Absolutely awesome. So, give these guys a try. Any of the other recipes, I see that there's a few people that have done our coming up for next week's in the running for the gift card. People have started doing the chicken again, butter chicken again for next week's cook.
Yeah,
so
I saw one of them and thought, my God. Actually, my comment with Jodie Ann was, oh my God, we're good cooks.
Yep.
It wasn't ours. I think you know who you are.
Yeah,
you made
look absolutely fantastic. So, guys, thank you so much. The support has been overwhelming in the last few weeks, so we absolutely love it.
Yes, it does make a huge difference.
Should you mention Tracy's Facebook page?
Yes, we will actually. Just giving you a last look at that because I'm going to scoff it soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, very quick, very easy. Pizza
Trace,
base.
You quickly put it up. Trace, so we are going to be judging a cake cooking competition for Tracy Edwards' Facebook group page, which is called Your Page.
Tracy's about to tell you that because I've forgotten, sorry. Food, chat and TV shows, I think it's called.
Might be, yeah, food, chat and TV shows. So
she will put a link up there. She's welcome to put a link up there.
I'm sure for you foodie nuts, which of their there's a lot of you guys that follow us, which is awesome. Hit her up for a follow to join the page, and we are going to be donating a apron and a stubby holder, which we'll be posting out. We're going to judge the winner.
Be empty.
And we will be posting that out to the winner. You got 2 weeks to put your cake together and post it and all that sort of stuff. So
now I saw Gonzo was out there. He was talking about making a pancake.
oh,
I envisaged something like this.
So keep in mind, guys, it has to be a cake, right? And Gonzo says, "Can I make a pancake? My oven's shit."
I was actually going to decorate this and call that a pancake.
Pancake.
See if I could enter.
Exactly. So obviously we can't enter. But one thing I did think of, guys, obviously you can do microwave cakes. And if you've got a slow cooker, you can make cakes in your slow cooker.
I've seen cakes made in camp ovens that look beautiful. So
exactly. So get on
step
board.
outside the box. Actually, Gonzo reckons his oven was broken, so he can't make one.
Yeah. So we might actually throw something up for that page if people want to get on board. They seem to be a really fun group that do a lot of chat about
Send us a
cooking.
message, ask
Jade,
us our
you should do the
address,
same thing.
so that you can send us a nice little box with some cake in it. You know, obviously if we taste it. No, I'm joking, of course.
No, Shawnee.
What?
To be honest, I knew I wouldn't have won as the pasta had problems. Kind of burnt. Not at, oh, here we go. Food chat, TV chat. That's not it at all, Shawnee. It's not about how good a cook you are and anything like that. So please don't.
We love that you're having a go, mate.
We didn't know.
And
that
we
it
want to
was
see how you
burnt.
go.
It looked fantastic for what you guys have got in your apartment. So.
And mistakes are there to be learned from, mate. And
Exactly.
So we've got no problem with people making mistakes.
Have another crack with the pizzas.
Yeah,
Yep.
pizzas are a good one.
Always going to be in it. And let's head off, guys. We'll let you go and do your Wednesday night thing. Mwah. Thanks so much.
There's John Atherton. This is for you, mate.
Another dance.
Quick dance for you, buddy.
He loves it when we dance, apparently. So
I'm going to have a beer and a couple of pizzas.
that's it. And
Chase some cows. Cows got out. You're lucky we did a live tonight, actually. We've been chasing cows just before we went
I
on.
know. Yeah, we nearly kind of didn't make it. So
I just saw myself dance. Isn't that great?
I need an address in a DM to send out this card if that's all good. And from Elizabeth. And we'll say good night. We'll catch you during the week. We'll have probably some nice news for you next week. Thanks for joining in, as always.
They're not the nice news is, but
Hopefully
cheers,
some,
guys.
some more news. It might be related to bread. It might not be. See you, everybody. Have a great week.